So then, sticking to your book, in I think it was chapter 9, where you mentioned when Ajit Wadekar became the team manager, he had a preference for spin, and he wanted pitches which assist spinners. He wanted to pick more spinners, which almost reminds me of the India England series that we had beginning of the year.
Hmm.
So what is your take on that? Like I know there was a lot of talk about pitches not being too favorable for the home team. Do you think that's not fair, or do you think the ICC needs to step in to make it more neutral? Just curious what your thoughts are.
Um, yeah. There was this talk of having standardized pitches for this very reason, but that wouldn't have been fair, because how can you say you will not prepare a bouncy pitch at Perth, or a seaming track at Headingley, or a spinning track at Chepauk? Why not? I mean, it's your advantage. You have to have your home advantage, and the term used in Vadiker's time was doctored pitches. They used to call it doctored pitches, I remember.
Right.
And we wrote also doctored pitches. But Vadiker's argument was that he says, one, he was under pressure having lost the series in South Africa. We were thrashed in the one dayers, and then we lost the series also. And the one test match in Zimbabwe, we ended up drawing the game when it was people thought we should steamroll Zimbabwe, which didn't happen. So when they came back home, there was a lot of pressure, and Indian fans are very demanding. Whether in whichever era, they just want India to win, as if they fail to
Right,
understand that there is the other team has also come to win. So it's not your
right,
team can't be winning always. Other team can be better also. So if you remember the Madras Test match against the Chennai Test match against Pakistan, when India lost in 1999, and they gave standing ovation. That doesn't happen
right,
because in the same Pakistan team played in empty stadium at Kolkata less than a fortnight later. So the Asia Test Championship match. So what I was trying to say is this pressure of winning and keeping your fans happy was what forced Wadekar to go for this, and he had the bowlers also to do it. He had Venkatpati Raju, who was a brilliant left-arm spinner. Rajesh Chauhan, he was an attacking off spinner, and the great Anil Kumble. So with these three,
right.
Wadekar was very confident of winning. If the pitches were doctored, as they say, and but they were not. If you remember, the pitches were helpful to spinners. They were not what they called, what you would
Minefields.
say, minefields. Exactly, exactly. And the same applied in this series at home, having done well in Australia, and then running into the first test match where Root played the spinners so beautifully. They realized that others were struggling, and it was fact. The reading was perfect. Mr. Ravi Shastri, his cricket brain worked very well, and you see how the Englishmen were exposed. They had no clue about playing the spinners, right? I mean, even
Yeah,
Akshar Patel is not a traditional spinner, right? Like Jadeja, he would get most of his wickets on balls which did not turn. So it worked for India, and nothing wrong with it. I think not that we didn't have the fast bowlers to deliver, yeah, but probably we had better spinners to do the job. So nothing wrong with it.